folks, I'm sorry about the quality. I'm not on the camcorder, I forgot it. But anyway, it's getting harder and harder to get out of this enclosure without the hens doing a runner. And they've all come out again. So here they all are. So let's hope I can get them in easy enough. It's another day, folks. It's another session, and I think they need to have a little run round. So let's open the door and see what happens. I'm going to go and check on the eggs. Hello. There we are, folks. 3 eggs. And there's still time for some more. So can't grumble. There you are. So I wonder if we'll get any more. We'll see a bit later. Hey up, folks. Had one of these, wouldn't leave me alone. Hey. This is what it's all about, folks. Trouble is, I've got to get some gardening done. But I have had a big Sunday roast, so can't get on straight away, can I? It's a pity I haven't got a camcorder aiming the other way, because you've got 3 below you, you've got these 3 here, and I've got 3 under there. Up here then. You're coming up here, up here, up here. Hey. never thought I'd ever have any hens, folks. If you'd just asked me before I had an allotment, say 5 years ago, and I probably would have said no. Because I knew that I wouldn't be able to have them at home. But it's taken me a long while to make the decision whether to have them up here. But I'm glad I did. I hope you'll enjoy watching these as much as I do, and it's just a shame that you can't get a 360-degree view of them. Duck just flown over. Hey. Hey, it's a food bag. You crafty, you are. You crafty. You are. Yeah. Went behind me and started pecking at me pocket. Didn't you? That's my finger. Yeah. Yeah. Look at you. Look at you. There you are. Just got 2 out, folks, and guess what? One of them's the one with the blue strap. Let's see if I can change the angle of the camera. I'm hoping you can see me. Let me just... Oh, you can just see me, yeah. Where you all gone? One missing. Oh no, I'm not, because I put that one in. I was panicking. We only got you 2 out, haven't I? There he is, the one with the blue ring on its leg. Come on. They're eating my nettles. They seem to like it under the picnic table. Don't you? I think we need to take you off the tripod to see these. They seem to like it under the picnic table. Oh. Isn't it lovely how the sun catches the colour in the feathers? It's just beautiful. I am keeping an eye on them, folks, because I know what people have said about daffodils, but from my observations of these, they're not bothering with the daffodils at all. Well, folks, I can't sit out here all afternoon, can I? I've got to get some weeding done. Although you could say that these are actually doing part of the job for me, certainly in this section. Good afternoon all. Well, it's been quite an eventful day with the hens today, trying to get them back into the pen. I've still got 2 left out. I'm just going to leave them for the time being because I need to get on with a bit of work. So I've left them out. But what I wanted to tell you about is the progression of seeds in this little tunnel. Now what's happened from yesterday, the antirrhinums have really shot up. It was so hot in here when I came, so they've gone bigger. The onions, we have now got shoots on the onions. Can you see? There you are. So that's good. So far there's, I'm just having a quick peep, 3, 4, 5. There's 9, 10 so far. So out of the 18, out of the 25. It looks as though they're all coming soon. I've had a peep over here and I can see that I've got some of these Echinacea. There's some of those are poking through. We've got some more pom-pom dahlias coming through. And then on this side, what have we got? Oh, you know, I don't know how to pronounce this, folks. Salpiglosis. Have I got that right? But anyway, there's a load of those coming. The dwarf lupins, they've got their true leaves coming. What else we got? We've got some more Cosmos Purity coming through. More sunflowers. And we've got lots more marigolds. Loads of those. The hen's on the other side, it can hear my voice. Yeah, so there's lots happening there. I'm hoping that where did I've forgotten where I put them now. Oh, it's here. No, I don't know. Oh, they're over here. I'm hoping that the frost hasn't caught these blight resistant tomatoes. In fact, what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to move them away from the side. Because there they are. I can see a few more coming through. Yeah, yeah, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8. There's 8 in there. And I've got 6 in here. So I've got to really look after those. I think what I'm going to do going to put them down here. The reason being that it's inside the tunnel, it's away from the edges, and we've got the warmth of this soil underneath, which is going to keep it a bit warmer. So, right, need to crack on with a bit of weeding now, I think. So I'll go and have a look, and then if I can find something interesting to talk about, I'll be back later. Otherwise it'll be tomorrow. Morning folks, I'm here. Oh, it's a chilly one. It's a chilly one. It's about 6 degrees now, but it feels a lot colder. I think what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do a great deal gardening this morning. I think I'm going to let the hens have a little wander around, so we can just film that. So there'll be quite a bit of the hens on this video. Well, probably be all hens this video, but we'll have to get on with other things. I've just heard that I've got some topsoil coming, folks, so I'm being saved. I was thinking I was going to have to throw those potatoes away, but I've got some coming this week, so that means I can fill the beds up. I can fill the beds which haven't even put anywhere yet, and I can fill all the potato pots up and get all those in, so I'm saved. Right, shall we let them out? They're having a little scavenge because I put some weeds in there, but I think we'll let them out and see what happens, and we can have a natter. You going to come out then, folks? There you are then. Out you come. Aren't they lovely? I suppose the more I do this, the more they'll get used to it. I've just got to figure out a way to get them to go in. I did try rattling, and maybe I'll have to keep doing that. I did get about 6 in, so I was left with 3. But every time I let them out like this, it takes about an hour to get them all back in. I've already had 1 egg, a warm egg this morning, a big one. I'm getting 4 or 5 a day at the moment. Well, I've got my hat on, keep me nice and warm, but unfortunately my hands are perishing this morning. It's really biting. You know, I mean, we've had colder days and it's not bothered, but oh, I have to think I'm gonna. You all think I'm talking to you, don't you? It's better. They're doing a good job with the grass in here anyway, they're keeping it all down. I did get round to doing some weeding yesterday. It's not on film, but I did do some. Where the raspberries are, got another strip done, so I'm quite pleased about that. I'll gradually get through it this week. I've also been doing some work at home, just tidying up the bottom of the garden. It's a part of the garden that gets neglected. We've only got a small garden, but it's the garden's not really how I'd have it designed. But there's nothing you can do about it now. It's my parents, and but at least we've got fruit trees at the bottom. It's all the weeds and stuff what grow underneath, and there's not really a lot that we can plant there that we can see from the bungalow. So I don't know what we're going to do with that. It wouldn't be so bad weeding and that if you could actually see what you were growing, but you can't. Our garden's had a few changes over the time. We've had different neighbours. Oh, sorry. We've had different neighbours. We did have conifers what we planted at one time, and then they were all dug up. And so yeah, so quite a few changes. I don't know whether am I able to sit on here? Oh yes, you can see me. That's better. Hey? Yeah. You coming up on here? You coming up on my knee? So folks, it's not going to be long now until the Melbourne show, that's next month. I'll be going on Saturday. So if any of you are visiting, message me. We'll see if we can meet up. I should be there filming. I'll probably be filming all day. Oh. Hello Marina. I'm alright, thank you. I'm here for an hour and I've got all the hens out at the moment. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I'll be back about 1 o'clock. Allotment, yeah. Yeah. Wrap up, because it's cold. It's perishing this morning. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, yeah. Okay then. Yeah. Yeah. Alright then. Yeah. Bye. It always happens, doesn't it, folks? You're either filming or you're on the toilet when the phone rings. Well, it does with me anyway. But look at them all, they're having a great time. So there's a possibility that I might have 2.5 tonne of topsoil or thereabouts, so that's good news, isn't it? I probably have too much than what I need. Hey! I don't know whether you can see it, folks, but if you look over there to where the barbecue is, the old barbecue, you can see the hens have had a right go at the grass there. They've really cut it back. No! Don't dig that Loganberry up. Hey, you after some food? You've not had any from me this morning, have you? Look at them all, look. Hey, time to go and get you some food? Come on then. Come on, let's get you some food. Yeah? Oh, here then. Come on. Come on then. Here. Here. Come on. Come on, duckies. Look. Look. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, oh! We've got all 9 of them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey! I think I've got the hang of this. I really thought that I was going to be spending an hour doing that, trying to get them in, but I haven't. So what we're going to do now, we're going to find something to do on the allotment. Okay folks, I know what I'm going to do today. My job for today is to get this all weeded, tidied up, to get this bit of remaining bit of turf up and to use against my fence just here. Let me just show you, because I'm trying to build this edge up along here to when it floods that it's got a barrier. So that's going to be the job. So I'm going to come back here, so get it all weeded. I'm going to get my black fabric down, and I'm going to transplant the strawberries, what are remaining in there, which I thought I'd got all out but have grown back. And I'm going to probably going to place some raised beds here. I now know the topsoil's going to be coming. Might as well utilise the space a bit better. I know some of you are going to say, well, why use the beds? But I just find it. I just like it. I like the beds. It's neater. It's easier. I can make them higher by just adding to them when I want. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to get on with. So I'll be back. Let me just show you what it looks like from where the tripod's situated. That's just there. So we'll come back in a bit. Okay folks, it's now about half an hour later and I've gone through this area, and I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, just down here I've got a bit of a, let me just show you. I've got that to do. I've got to dig that up. And once I've dug that up, my black fabric's going to go down, and then I'm going to be putting my raised beds in here. It's probably going to be an L shape at the end where I'll have them, and then what I may well do is have some along the, let me just put here, along here, what used to be my bed. So I'll probably have 2 there, 1 across there and 1 across here, and then just, I don't know what you can see, just down here there's probably going to be another one. Now you've got to remember folks that I'm a carer and I have to make things as easy as possible but still have the most enjoyment. So going the raised bed way means that I can actually enjoy what I do, but say something crops up and I can't get down here for any length of time, other than to feed the hens, then at least I'm not going to have so much trouble with weeds, because raised beds are very easy to weed. As you've seen on previous videos with the strawberries, you can soon go through them. So that's the plan. Okay, I'll be back a bit later. Hi folks. Right, one of the joys of weeding near gooseberry and trimming when you've got a path near a gooseberry bush is this: if you nick one of the branches, you'll get a new plant to form. Now look what we've got here. That's a gooseberry, and here's another one that's got it's rooted actually in two places. So I can snip this and I can get two plants from this. So I've got another 3 gooseberry bushes there. Isn't that great? Right, I've about had enough for this morning, so I'm going to have a cuppa and now get home and do the dinner. I'll be back this afternoon. Hello folks, I'm back. It's afternoon, and just look at this. This is what I'm greeted with when I come down to my plot at the moment. We've got the blossom, and then we've got some daffodils, and then you can see the raspberries, the leaves coming out, the gooseberry. It's all looking good. Broad beans seem to be nice, doing well there. And I've got my topsoil coming to top all these beds up, so that's good. I've got potatoes in those too there, so I've got to remember not to get carried away with them at the moment. What I might do is with some of these beds here, I might actually double them up. But we'll see. I might get some more, but we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'm going to carry on with what I was showing you this morning, and I'll be back again shortly. Hey up Jazz, your nemesis here, Jazz, is the last one out today. It's been a bit awkward to catch. Certainly having some fun there, aren't you? And you're keeping my grass down. If you look folks, can you see what they've done down here? They've really done a good job down there. And if you look, well, you can't really see, but I can see it. They're working well on the grass. It gives them something to do, you know, so I like to forage. I might leave this one, let it have a run round for, oh, I don't want it going in the shed. I'll see you in a minute, folks. Okay, folks, I've now completed got the turf up, and I'm about to start on the laying of the black fabric. Right, let's see if I'm going to have to move this tripod back a bit. And let's see if I'm going to have to higher it up. Probably there, otherwise you're not going to see. My head's going to be chopped off. In fact, I might just. It's going to be like that. So I've got my weed repellent fabric. I've got some pegs. What I'm going to do is start at the other end, and I'm going to stretch it out. Now at the other end I'm going to fold it over, and that's because of the fraying. If you fold it over and either bury it or peg it, then it will help on the end. Now, I never realised just how that the fabric wood is such a tight squeeze. I'm quite lucky really, because it's going to fit in there. What I've got to do now is just pull that end because it's moved. This is where it helps with this turvy, because one of you can stand at the other end while you roll it out. But what's going to happen, so I'll have that piece going all the way across here, and what I'm going to do is also put another piece going straight across the middle there, because what I'm going to do, as I've said before, and I'll probably have a piece going against the fence, and it's going to be folded upwards, and then I'm going to have my beds, if they'll fit. I haven't tried. I guess I should have tried, but my beds are going to go in here somehow or other anyway. But I have to leave room for the to pick the Loganberries down this side. So we'll see how it all fits together. What I'm going to put in these, that's debatable, because I fill in every little bit of space. So my head's been chopped. Tell you what, let's just high this up a little. That'll be the easiest way, won't it? Yeah, there you are. Right. Yeah, so I fill up every little bit of space now, and I'm growing everything, and then the planning will come afterwards to where I'm going to put things. I was thinking about having along that fence there, just having a row of flowers. Now, I don't know whether that's still going to work out that way. We'll see how many of these small beds I get in, and then I'll work it out. I'll have a better idea. I'm going to have to actually make a list of everything I'm growing, and then figure it out. But I like to wing it. Yeah, so quite pleased about getting this done. Get this finished today, get the beds in place, then when my topsoil comes on Thursday or Friday, you can go straight into the beds, mix a bit of multi-compost with it, a bit of feed, and then they'll be ready. So what will I put in here? That's debatable at the minute. It's either going to be that I dot a few flowers around this side and forget about that side, and grow veg over there, or I grow some veg over here. But I've got to have a careful think about this, because I've got to have access to there. I've got the hollyoaks which are growing along there. There's 1, 2, 3, there's 4, 5 plants there. So it all needs to be thought about. Right, let's crack on. I'll be back in a second, folks, and you can see what it looks like. Okay, folks, I've got it more or less in place. It's just got a bed down now, and I might have these raised beds in the centre, 3 high, but staggered, so one crosses over 2. We'll see. I'm going to leave it, I'm going to sleep on it, see whether, and look at it from a distance, see whether it will work or not. Because I'm thinking it could make a nice little planter for flowers. I can still have the flowers under the Loganberry on the down here, but I need to sleep on this. Anyway, while I was doing this, putting the fabric down, I've just found I've got another gooseberry and another Loganberry. So I think what I've done with the ones what I found this morning, the gooseberries, I've actually left them in water so they've had a good soak. And what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to pot them on. So I think we'll do that as the next bit. So I'll catch you shortly. Hello folks. Right, what I'm showing you here is a gooseberry. Now what had happened is this had actually grown underneath, the roots had grown underneath the weed repellent fabric and had formed a new plant on the opposite side. Now the problem was when it came to getting it out, I couldn't dig it out by the roots properly because it was basically this bit here was going through the weed fabric, it had grown through. So if you can look on that, you can see it's got some roots. Now what I'm going to do, just to give it a little bit of extra help, I'm going to snip it across here so it's at an angle. The reason for that is to give it, I'm going to put some rooting powder on and then we're going to pot it up in a bucket of multi-compost. I'm going to leave it soak for a few minutes first, but the reason for that slope is because there's more surface area where it can root from, rather than just doing it flat like that. So that's the reason for a 90-degree cut. Or at least that was the way I was told anyway. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring that one back to life. That will form a new gooseberry bush. I've got another one in there as well. That's got more roots on. I found one. Now I'm not sure what it is. I think it possibly could be a remnant of a Tayberry I used to have. So, but I'm gonna pot that up as well. So I've got I'm gonna do 6 buckets. I'm gonna use a whole bag of Jack's Magic to pot these 6 up. So we'll get 6 new plants. Don't like to see things go to waste. Okay, I'll be back a bit later. Sorry folks, I can't see you. I've just got to turn the screen round. Oh we are. Right, that's what we've got. Some rooting compound. I'm just going to higher the tripod up a little. There we are. I'm going to use a touch of this on the roots of these cuttings. Well, they're partly rooted in the ground. Some of them have completely. But I'm going to add some of this because this just helps in forming roots better. So we're going to try this. Especially on that one what I've shown you. So let's start with that gooseberry. And that's that one there. All I'm going to do, I'm just going to do it at an angle. Can you see? And that will just give a bit of area where it can actually form roots from. I've just dipped my finger into this hormone rooting powder. I'm just going to rub it round. I like that. Some people might be tempted to stick it in, but you don't want to do that because it could introduce germs into there. So, and all we're going to do now is we're just going to stick this now up to about there in the soil. Make sure you do water it. Actually, fact, folks, I've used the wrong one. I'm going to stick it in the bucket here because I might leave this in for a year or so. That's done. Now, This is the one which has got good roots on, and I'm not sure what I think it's a Tayberry because it's got little, it's sharp, but it could be a rogue raspberry. I'm really not sure at this point. In fact, the more I look at it, the more I'm thinking it could be a raspberry. So anyway, we're going to put it into this bucket. Might just it's not going to do any harm. I'll just put a bit of that hormone powder on and I'm going to bury it to about where my thumb is. Another one done. Get the next bucket up. Let's have a look at the next one. Ah, look at this gooseberry. Look at those spikes. Just look at those spikes on there. That has got some nice roots on, but once again, what I'm going to do on this case, we've got this little bit here. I'm just going to cut an angle. So, I'm going to rub some hormone powder into there, just give a little sprinkle on the roots, and I'm going to tuck that in. And we've got 3 more buckets left. Let's put that down. One up. This is a Loganberry. Can you see the good root structure on there? I'm just going to stick that straight in. In fact, I'm just going to take that bottom leaf structure off, so it's left with that, and I'm just going to bury that. If you're not sure what things are, folks, make sure you do label them up. It's always a good idea, even if you do. This one now, folks, is another gooseberry. That has got a good structure on, so that's going to just go straight into there. Do make sure that you cover any roots over, because if they are showing, it's not good. It can cause problems to the plant. And what we have here, it looks like another gooseberry. And that one, I'm going to leave that in the water. This one can be tucked in. And that's it, folks. I've got a guest now, so I'm going to have to leave you to it. I'm just going to shake my hands off, and I'll catch you again soon.